Alright, so we've all heard this familiar sound. Oh, wait. Why is it cranking over? Thought the battery was dead in this thing. Yeah, that battery's dead.
That's sad.
Alright, we have a solution for this problem. Alright, so the PYT9000 needs a new battery, so we're at Walmart, and we need one of these U1Rs. So my assistant's going to grab it off the shelf. I want to get a fresh one. That's a fresh one.
I don't think so.
Pop that bad boy in here.
Good date.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll go the other way.
$29. It's the best deal in town. All right, let's go pay for this battery. Pop the hood. We're gonna put a new battery in this thing because this one is done. Let me see here. We are gonna replace the battery in this Craftsman PYT9000 as soon as we figure out how to remove this battery tie-down strap.
It looks pretty old. It looks like it's been there a while.
Might be a problem. All right, hang on, let me get situated. All right, so if you're anything like me and you get a new battery for anything, I always like to check the voltage first and see where we're at. So we're going to use this Craftsman multimeter. I'm going to check the voltage of this thing straight off the shelf, which, hold on here, is 12.94, 12.9. So it's not totally dead, but it's not completely charged up. Just bought this at Walmart for the Craftsman PYT9000. All right, so let's put a charger on that. Charge it up. Got one of these Noco GENIUS 5s. Let's see if this one works. Sometimes the fuse is blowing these things and they don't work. So let's connect this to that. See what happens here. See if this is one of the ones I have a blown fuse on or not. So we may explode here in a minute. Oh no, it's working. We have lights. No, we don't have lights. No, we do have lights. No, we do have lights. It's working. Let's see what the Noco GENIUS 5 thinks of this battery. So far, it's not impressed. So far, it's at, what is that, 20, whoop, we're up to 50%, almost. Hold on, it's analyzing. It's getting there. So it's at 50%. This is just a standard, actually it says AGM, so that's probably not good. See if we can change that to 12 volt. Regular 12 volt. I must have had this on a Jeep with the AGM battery, so it's going to do that all over again. So that's on standard lead acid battery mode. I'm going to move these clips because we know where those are going to wind up and getting lost. All right, we're at 25%, going to 50%. Let's put the voltmeter back on it here. Let's see if it's happily charging or not. $13.25 volts. So it's charging. Oh wait, we're up to 70%, 75%. Oh, all right. Claims it's getting closer to 100%. So this is for the Craftsman PYT9000 tractor. Also need one for the Cub Cadet 2554, but one battery at a time here. So it's going to leave this charged the rest of the day. Probably won't install it for another week. So we're going to leave this on the charger and let it just trickle charge and make it all nice and happy. All right, so these battery tie downs. So this battery's done. So we went to Walmart and spent 29 bucks on a new, which you'll see in a minute. As soon as I figure out how to get this battery tie down out of here. You know, why are always the things?
Want me to ease this side?
No, I don't know.
This side looks like it's going to crack. How is it connected on the bottom?
I can't tell. This is not supposed to be the hard part. Oh, there it goes.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. It's just gonna fits in there somehow. What do you think it would pull out? Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, this poor, you know, whoever the engineer was said, "Hey, Bob, let's use a piece of rubber on that, because you know, in 10 years it'll be nice and brittle, so the poor bastard who's trying to fix something can break it." Like, really? All right.
We didn't break it yet, so that's good.
So we have a 7/16. So we're going to do the negative first. Unscrew that. Now we'll just use our finger. I put a bunch of dielectric grease on here last time, and I was messing around with it. So I wanted to get my fingers all nice and greasy. Fortunately, we have a shop towel. So let's put this here and lose that in a minute. Let's push that out of there somehow. Do the same on the positive. Let's make sure that's well moved away from the power source. All right.
Red's positive,
Red's positive.
black's negative.
When I was a kid, I was putting a radio on my 1980 Mercury Capri. There was a black wire and a blue wire. Oh, we're gonna need that.
Dude.
We assumed that the black wire was the ground, but of course that was the power wire. So
Where'd that thing go?
say we blew the instrument panel up in the Mercury Capri that year.
Where'd that thing
Well,
fall?
hopefully it's behind this battery somewhere. I don't know, I gotta find it though. Oh, I see it.
Where do you see it?
Hold on, don't move. Don't move.
Look at all this grass.
Take that grass out of there.
What the heck? We try to take care of this thing
It's
and
like
blow
a mouse
this out.
house to me.
Is it a mouse house or is it just stuff that
It's just
collected?
grass.
Wow.
We don't have a vacuum in here, so it's gonna have to be good enough, as they say. Throw that out there.
Wait, hold your breath a minute.
Good enough?
I don't know. I'm trying to get this last bit out.
All right, so as I said, we went to Walmart. I got one of these, at the time, $29 EverStart batteries, which is a pretty good deal. I was gonna buy one at a warehouse club, but all their batteries were old, like they were already a year old. So I said to the guy,
Hold on, how'd you get that to connect?
yeah, it just didn't, I don't know, just connected.
Huh.
These little caps slide off. We should put dielectric grease on there, but we don't know where it is at this point.
What's it in?
I don't know. It's a good question. So we're not going to worry about it, because we always do things temporary.
I could look for it.
No, you'll never find it. I think it's in the house somewhere.
Oh, yeah, good luck.
All right, so screw that down. Tighten this up. I mean, it's a relatively simple process. But we do need a pair of pliers. Look at this weird pair of pliers. I mean, who's ever seen a pair of pliers like that? It's like a dinosaur or something. Try not to touch a negative terminal at the same time. But fortunately, we had a little cap on there, so that didn't happen. So now, should probably see some sparks here in a second. Yeah. Is that key still on or something?
I don't think
What's
so.
making a noise like that?
I don't think so. Oh, wait, maybe. Is it?
I don't know, I hope not. Don't turn it yet.
It's not on stop.
Put it on stop.
Now it's gonna stop.
Apparently we left the ignition on. Yeah. Oh, the safety switch worked though. So try not to touch the positive terminal while you're doing this. Tighten that down. All right, let's see if we were successful installing the $29 battery from Walmart. It's my first ever Walmart battery, believe it or not, in my life. Let's move the old one. It's got to get returned for $5. All right, moment of truth. Let's see. Push in the brake, clutch.
Beautiful.
There you go. Easy, quick battery installation in the Craftsman PYT9000. 29 bucks from Walmart. Can't beat it. My first ever Walmart battery in my life. You know, batteries used to be cheap. You can get a car battery like 20 years ago for like 44 bucks. Not anymore. All right, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go put some dielectric grease on that.
I feel so useless here.
All right, I broke down and I got my dielectric grease just because, well, why not, right? You have this stuff, you might as well put it on there. Just put it everywhere, right? Because nobody likes battery corrosion. Nobody likes having greasy fingers either, but it's probably better than corrosion all over your battery. When I bought this stuff a while ago, I haven't really used much of it, so seems like a good idea to use it whenever you think about it. So that is well lubed up, and we'll see how long this battery lasts. It's a 924. Gonna return my old one and get my $5 deposit back, but it's a Craftsman PYT9000 with, I forget how many hours on it, but that's it. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.